Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode number 17 of Disco Elysium. And today we are absolutely, positively, most likely, probably going into that felt building, which we've delayed for like 2 days now, doing side quests. Hi, Satinel, how are you doing? I hope you fare well this fine day. You're okay? Good. I'm okay too. That makes two of us. Happy New Year. Thank you. You as well. So I looked up, I didn't look it up completely. I just glanced at what would have happened if we had made the check at the end of the last stream. And apparently that actually leads to a bad end. Or it's an alternative ending that is a bad ending. So that was interesting that if you make the roll, you actually have the chance to back away from it, but you actually go to a bad ending. If I made a roll yesterday. Hey Flo, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a year. Happy New Year's to you too. Ooh, Osmiri, you're nearly to the 40s. More than halfway to 40 now. Nice. And good evening to you too. I hope all of you are doing well. I'm not sure how many days there are left in this game. I'm guessing about a week. Then we'll move on to whatever awaits me next. Whatever awaits us next. So this was the save before we did the thing, right?
Yo, man. What's
okay. This, because it leads to an ending, which we are not going to do. I'm not going to do it. But I still want to create a new save. Just to have it there. Then we'll go back to the other save. You've been gone for a year. You have to go under a secret identity while I run for government. You change your username to not Osmiri. Then there's no way they can tell. But you return for your old life. Nice. But yeah. So that thing that we missed at the end of the last stream is an alternate bad ending, which would have been interesting to see, but then we would have had to do the whole thing again after that. So completely fine. This is actually the intended path to fail and like not miss not Smiri. Exactly. It is a titular disco, yes, and I did name it Disco Elysium. Now, I want to change some of my city clothes around. Although we'll probably have to change it back for some random role in short order. Do I want to put on my body armor? Oh, I have my body armor. This is correct. This is... I don't want to put on a negative perception thing, so do this. This is... I need encyclopedia. Even though this is negative perception. Because encyclopedia gives me money. These gloves, I can do better than those gloves. Not much better, but slightly better. Gonna wear that, gonna wear that. Don't I have something better than that? It turns out that these were the correct shoes anyway. Empathy check. But perception. You're holding a bottle of alcohol for some reason and a plastic bag full of bottles. It's fine. Save. Onwards we go.
Yo, man. What's on your...
I believe we have to talk to this guy. And he has a follow-up quest to do.
Welcome back.
Oh, but I get... It unlocked all my white checks, I guess. Something did, right? This? Was it this? Yeah, all white checks unlocked. It was kind of a waste, but that's fine. Since we have the white checks, we might as well do that. So I just switched away all my empathy stuff. Now I have to change it back. Okay, let's do these checks while we're here. Fun game of item management, inventory management. Positive empathy. Positive empathy. Positive empathy. In fact, I just took off those 3 things, but yeah. Put them together so I know what to re-equip later. Hi, Skylar. Disco Elysium is interesting. It's mostly good. There are a fair few errors with the game that we've seen, which is kind of weird. But mostly it's been fun. The characters have pretty fun. Some of the characters not so fun. I wish they'd tone them down a little. But in general, the plot is really interesting. They've had some interesting twists. The writing is pretty good. The VA is top notch. So that's always good. Saves me from reading out like half the game as well. But yeah, overall it's been fun. Even some aspects like the inventory management are very weird. The way that you have to change your gear before conversations. But
Welcome back.
But it does remind me a lot of like the other that one classic game, Planescape Torment, which I did also play when I was young, but I didn't complete it. But it's kind of very similar to that, where as you go on, as you continue, you have conversations that end at a certain point, and as you progress through the game and unlock things, those earlier conversations also, you find out more context and more things around them, and those conversations extend themselves, and it kind of it's a narrative that accompanies you as you go, and it's really cool. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for stopping by as well. Now my check is empathy is 9. 9 plus 1 and I need a 16, so I still need a 6 or higher, right?
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick.
Nice, there goes one.
Batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
Who am I talking to when I say this? I'm sorry you have to sit here on this coast feeling miserable. At your age, or at any age in this place, waiting for it to get dark. But she's not on the coast anymore, she's inside a... Like, this is one of the mistakes in the game. This scene should have happened outside this building on the ice. This check should have been, the ability to make the check should have been removed once these guys got inside the building. But it's not. It didn't happen. I failed the role until now.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
Your words echo through the hall.
This thing did reflect to say hall, though.
All around groan and creak.
So
she
this
remains silent.
Yeah, so I guess this is intentional. This is specific to this room. We would not have seen this paragraph outside. But like this part doesn't really, to me. I guess you're still technically on the coast. And I guess they're not technically saying you're literally on the coast, but the church's location is on the coast. Still very dubious though.
It's real. Tell her.
I don't even remember the context of this anymore. It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
The dark.
I know. I'll stick to it.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness.
She's gonna be the protagonist of the next game.
So, thanks, I guess, for the psych session. I guess that means we're even?
She smiles a little.
She means your little talk before, after your breakdown. It's all right, she means to say. You return the favor.
This also makes no sense, but I guess we should go. Reaction speed. What can I equip to give me reaction speed? Let me put these 3 down here. I think I only have one item that increases reaction speed. There's a minus one. I mean a plus. One item it gives a plus to reaction speed. That one. So we are probably gonna fail this round. We need an 11 or higher.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
I don't remember what this is. Onwards.
Yo, man. What's on your...
What about you?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye, Andre. Savoir faire. Ha! There's a negative one. One of the few items where they put a negative before the positive to further throw off people trying to juggle their gear. So this one. I already have a +2 to savoir-faire, so I should just check that I'm not wearing anything that reduces savoir-faire. Okay, I'm not.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
I need 8 or higher.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
I could have used that 11 on the other round.
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
The voice actor for this says vertebrate with a T, whereas the script itself doesn't have the T in it.
Here it will begin.
I'm not too sure which is correct. Maybe both are correct. Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Good. I'm scared. I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God? Where is your God?
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
No, really, why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
Unformed skulls have a spine. Okay. What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
What
Every
the hell are
vertebrae
you?
in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
Who the hell are you?
To rule the world.
Daggy, is that you? Oh my god, is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Let's go down there again so I can pick the other option.
To rule the
Yes, it
world.
ought to be. Where is it?
In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see,
Sure.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first
Hey, I got
thing
a
you
cue
feel,
point.
all the way
Health
back
point.
in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and
plastic
bone
bag.
approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Anyway,
Oh my god! No way!
yes way!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
Then blast in the same hideous pattern, yelling, ah!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more
What
than
the hell
makes
is
up
this
for
scene?
in violent enthusiasm.
Dance! Pointed Andre, it's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Kim, get in here! Call for the lieutenant to join you.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
The lieutenant looks at you and his speed feet grinding around in a church, a crew of unhinged lunatics.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
Code 31, Code 31!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
What is Code 31?
Code 31 emergency?
Uh,
Really?
Yes, officer in need of assistance on the dance floor.
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening?
The lieutenant is forced to yell over the futuristic mystic music blasting from the speakers. Help, Kim, I think I'm turning to some kind of hyperstar. I'm not doing anything. The music made its mind up a long time ago. I'm just implementing. I have become Dance, the destroyer of worlds. I'm undercover. Let's go with this one.
Good for you. Rock on then.
Hey, I called you to dance. We ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up.
What?
I did say there was an emergency on the dance floor, did I not? The emergency, not enough Kim. If I click this, can I still click this? I think so, right? Probably, right? Go right to 2? Sure.
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Lieutenant, I'm only going to pull rank on you one time. And that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you I'm not. Now get your groove on, Lieutenant. It's all a joke to you, isn't it? Chain of command joke. Future of dance joke. Well, no more. Cut her out, Lieutenant. I don't think 2 is correct. It doesn't seem correct.
Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on. Boogie woogie.
Sheesh, okay.
Sorry, Tim. He backs up with his hands raised in the air, observing the crisscross of your feet.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some... Is that Ubi folk dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
Hardcore will never die, but you will.
Hardcore schmartcore. I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age and appropriate. Now, Check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to hit
Fire
the
XP.
church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
How you're gonna end the world, Lieutenant, on accident.
It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
What are you doing?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
She turns to Sona, then back to you. She briefly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work.
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The young man immediately, the authority of the young woman lifts.
Asil, aren't you going
Just
to
gonna
dance?
check. I just wanted to check if it's.
The lead programmer
If it was
throws
different
the
if I
other
clicked
young
any either of
woman
them
a knowing
again.
glance
The answer
before
is no.
turning her attention back to her own
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. It feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
I wonder if there was a way to get those people to join. Together, where are you?
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my head.
What now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecile. Excuse me.
Suna is in. Is she? Andre's dancing harder. Got Kim dancing. Turn on the hyperdrive.
On the coast of
Four.
Montanez Island, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago
Almost
by
failed.
settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this strange feeling I keep having? This cold. Even now.
I am la Revacholière. I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
So I danced myself right into a communion with the spirit of the city, apparently. I knew Shivers was my best friend. I should have pumped you higher from the start.
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, jaunt in rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
Be vigilant.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. he slowly comes to.
Don't worry, I actually healed 1 point of health in there. I'm fine.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
I was just having a moment. It's fine. We're all fine.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now...
The would-be leader started with excitement. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's after 10 and before 2 instead of before 12. We'll actually see, I guess.
Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
If not, I'll need to do that and then come back to do this again.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, aesthetic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Bye. Okay, let's go do that. Because I am curious what time it ends, or even if it has passed, what we see after that. So she's up this way somewhere, right? Or she should be up this way somewhere. Hopefully not right here, since there's no one right here. But there's also no one right here.
There's some tear.
The corpse is gone. That's nice. Near the old fish market at 2200. Where is the old... Isn't this the old fish market? Is this, right? Stop coming back on. I'm not... Okay. So is she actually gone by 12:44, whatever time it is now? Is it actually 12 to 2? Is it actually 10 to 12? Because I sure don't see somewhere here now. Which is unfortunate. I mean, I will load the game for it. But it's unfortunate because the game doesn't... The game didn't tell me. I was having a good time in the church nearby. There's a thing here. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. Don't give up. Okay, we'll keep looking.
Just dead and that poor thing.
I'll just hold down the tab key while I run around. The old fish market. I thought this was the old fish market.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Let's go down this way. This is going to trigger something else entirely. So I don't want to go to the left there. But this loops around. Unless by Old Fish Market they mean this building. I don't think it's you, right? I mean like this area. This is not the Old Fish Market. This is the harbor. I mean, there's fishes here. But I don't think that's the Old Fish Market. Spot that then.
The old woman stepped. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
She slushes the water in a bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is don't. Don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
What's the song you're humming?
A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song.
What's it called?
Surrender to the night.
Sounds nice.
Yes, it does.
Bye. I got XP for it. For some reason these three are still there even though it's late at night. They were not there last night. I'm not really sure where when you say boardwalk, when the game says boardwalk, they're referring to that place up on the left, right? But I was there already.
The trap is full of locusts. Poor things.
Poor thing. Well, I can go check, I guess, the bottom left side of the boardwalk. I feel like we've already been there. Yeah, because the game does not say that it has to be between 22:00 and 00:00. So it would be very arbitrary for the person to not be there. Are y'all worth talking to?
The legend! He's back!
Bye.
Tequila Suns.
No.
Uncle.
Hey, wake up.
There's no way.
There's a dead end. That's me, not the game.
The trap is filled with poor things.
Poor things. Like, is she down here? Maybe over here? I don't know, but we looked at this area on the way by. I do get to do this check again though. But we need to know if we're reloading the game before we bother with any of that stuff.
The trap is filled with poor things.
You know, I'm gonna get very rich if I read all the books in my thing, right? Cause the encyclopedia is gonna trigger. Should be nothing in that. Already looked at this countless times.
A few poor things.
Poor things. That's the Fell building. The one that we refuse to go into. Oh no, the boardwalk and the fish market should be up here. Like this is the boardwalk. And the fish market, I think. show it's here. Yeah. How strange. How peculiar. Let's save game into a new save again. Let's load game to, I guess, to the start of today, which was here. So at this point, it's already past midnight now. We would have to rewind all the way to before the other conversation, which is yeah, she's not here. How far back can I go? I would have to go all the way back to... This is the end of yesterday's save. I would have to go all the way back to this one, which is the one before we talked to Knight. And this one is 9:04. So basically the entire conversation took us from 9 to 12. Right, like there's no... That's silly, man. Yeah, the time is 0012. 9:04 and it jumps to 12. So we don't have a save in between these two times. Goodness, do I want to do this again? I guess we shoot for signs. I guess I don't understand why she's not here on this one. Go around to the front side by the payphone and walk through the fences. Yep, what I did. Wait, no. Go around to the front side by the payphone and walk through the fences on the boardwalk. Like up here, right? Through the fences is here. Something is supposed to trigger here, but it doesn't. And I do have the quest. Just walk past the fishing village until see the boardwalk, yeah. So I guess there is a time limit of some kind. And so if we wanted to get it today, we would have to go back here. Which means you have to do all that stuff from yesterday again. That's so terrible. In fact, no, this is past already because the box is here. Why is this game like this? This is the one we need. And I can't do this because this hasn't finished. 1 hour 57 minutes. Okay, let's try that. But I was not too close to the area when 2200 hits. But you know what? Let's try it anyway. Let's first load. I prefer that solution to this one. Fast travel from church to any other location, fast travel back. But I came out of the church. I don't know. Does it work? Did it work? Did it work? Nope. Gonna relaunch the game. Use fast travel from church to any other location. The fast travel by she should spawn then. Wrong location, but for me, she also didn't spawn right away. But I walked all the way. Yeah. Maybe it has to be past midnight because it has to be before midnight. Because past midnight they consider it a new day and it isn't past 10 p.m. yet. But that doesn't make sense, right? Because time stops at 2 a.m. Ah. Did anyone confirm that you can get it past midnight? No one says you cannot. Yeah, you would think that someone would say you can't get it past this time.
Wait. Take a longer look at yourself and how you're reflected in that slick chemical rainbow. What do you see?
Some kind of metaphor for me?
This is more important than you. That's the blood of industry you see before you. The runoff from Coal City, further down the coast. The engines of fortune once roared here. Great wealth poured into Revachol, the Delta, as did smoke, waste, sickness, life. The engines stopped. The West Revacholian industrial base was dismantled after the war. Now, extinguished coke furnaces dot the landscape, a landscape despoiled by industry. Filth. This needs environmental action now.
There was a serious dereliction of duty in this cleanup. West Revolution Industrial Base? That's so mean.
Yes. Fortune left you too, leaving only pharmaceuticals and a subpar service-based industry.
How dare you? I got a feeling picking the other option might have given me a thought, but oh well. See red and blue lights flashing if she's there. Hi, washerwoman. Going in here will end the night, right? Not here, here.
Our tenant, the police.
Maybe I have to hold my flashlight. Could that be it? Maybe things don't trigger because I can't see the place. Hi lady, I'm here. Here. Maybe fast travel away and slow travel back, yeah. This? Ash into the wood. Barely remember. Barely visible. Remember that. The rest is lost to time. I did not mean to do that. But we have so much morale anyway, whatever. I was clicking on the ground near that button. Come on, guy. Walk. Let's also put on my proper clothing. So, it's this. And didn't I have a couple of more items to wear? No, these items are actually correct. Okay, it was just the one item. This is not the right way. Very peculiar, she's not here. Okay, well. The time now is 00:51, right? So there's no difference whether I save over this slot or this one. Let me save over this one. Let me go load this one, I guess. No, wait, this is 9/11 is the last one I had. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that there is a certain time after which we can't spawn her anymore. Wait, wrong save. This is the 001. Actually, I'm gonna do this anyway. Bug they never fixed, but it's not even it wasn't acknowledged. I don't know. How could nobody find it? Like nobody's like it's not a I don't think it's a bug per se because there were workarounds for it and none of them work. So I feel like this is almost like intended. Lots of people complained that they couldn't find her. I guess I didn't. I guess when reading what you summarized, I didn't get the impression that nobody ever found that there were people who never found her. I thought all of them fixed it by. No, not. But what I mean is that is whether it's intended for her to be there or not. What I'm saying is that maybe it is intended that she's gone after midnight or something. Just that we haven't found documentation on that. So that part might be intended. This is 9 PM, so it hasn't happened yet. See, I don't have a good way to... Actually, no, I do have a good way to pass time. Just reading my stupid books. I cannot bench while he's here. I can only bench when Kim's not here. Is it also possible that Kim cannot be with me when I go there? That would seem too harsh, right? Tell him to go away. Let's interact with... Let's read my alphabet.
You hold in your hand the colorful every page as A, H, Q, that's it. You know the alphabet now.
Kim, I know the alphabet now.
Good. It is a very useful
so it passed
skill
15
to have
minutes.
every page as A, H, Q, that's it. You know that. Good. It is a very useful every page A, H, Q, that's it.
A,
Good.
H,
It is a
Q,
very
that's it.
The alphabet every page A, H, Q is for that's it.
So now it's past 10. It tells me again. And she's not here. But it is possible that I have to travel away and back because I was too close. So let's travel to the shacks. And just walk up from here, right? But even if she is here, I kind of want to not trigger it and see how long it takes for her to disappear. Okay, so here she is here at 10:04. Ha!
You hold in your hand every Q, that's it. The alphabet. The alphabet. That's it. You know the alphabet. The Insulindian miracle.
So it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your old lady is? Let's go back and see if she's here. 11 o'clock. She should be. She is.
You hold in your every. That's it. You every. That's it. That's it. That's it.
12:04. She's not there no more. So I guess it vanishes at 11:59. I guess we should have checked the 11:50. The game did not say that. Yes, it did not say that, which is why it's very unfair. If it is that way, we literally have to redo like that the last two scenes that we have because it finished 12 minutes late. Yeah, well, I couldn't check. It wasn't 10 p.m. yet when before we did the scene with the archer, and the entire scene took 3 hours and 8 minutes. Now you can argue it's because when we finished the scene, I sat on top there, looking at the stars for a while before we came down. Maybe. But it's still very weird, eh? Yeah, it's not even poorly made so much that not so much so that if you tell me that it's between 12 to 4, then sure. Not even here. Even in the conversation from the waterfront guy, if he had said that, then we would have known, right? But they didn't.
You hold in your hand the colorful every page as Q is that's it. That's that's it. That's
so this
it.
Is
you know the alphabet now. That's it. That's it. The alphabet. That's it. You know the alphabet now. Q is for that's it. That's it. Q is that's it. The Insulindian miracle. It's
11:49. She's not here probably because I have to switch. Travel out and back, right? Yep, 11:49, she's there.
You hold in your hand every pen. A, H is for homeboy. Q, that's it.
Well, right now 12:04 is still there, but that's probably because I haven't done this. I think that she's not supposed to be there past midnight. It is also possible that there's a glitch where you have to try it a few times past midnight and then she'll be there. Yeah, gone.
You holding that.
Gonna push it to 2 p.m. 2 a.m.
The alphabet. The alphabet. The alphabet. The alphabet. The alphabet.
I agree. It's lack of information from the game. So now you have to redo a part of the day, and a fairly significant part of the day. As in plot-wise significant, because the game just randomly doesn't tell you. No, I need my gun. No. I mean, that's gonna affect the actual ending, right? I can set another meeting tomorrow, but that'll be at the end of day 5. How many days do we have even? Who knows? No, I'm gonna restart it. But then after, if I do this, I can't do the Archer one. I mean, the time will be 2 a.m. by the time you finish. Whatever. But we have to do all this nonsense again later, and the scene, it'll be far less impactful. On the bright side, maybe we can see the alternate ending. If I happen to roll those. If I happen to roll my my empathy well, but I'm not going to change back to gear. I'm going to go to this. I'm gonna wear my regular gloves back. The only gear swap, the next gear swap I'll do will be over at over in the church once we get back from the. You know what? Whatever. Let's do that. Then I have to trigger a conversation that was over here. Right? Something over here.
Wait. Take a longer. This is more important than the engine's filth. Perhaps you could dedicate your life to cleaning it up.
The world's most laughable centrist.
You must concern yourself
Defend
with
the political
messes.
center 7 times.
Even so, it's pretty to think.
I picked a different answer that time. Then if I go down here, there should be a conversation over here with... Oh, I could just pot here. I can't pot from here. Talk to you.
The old woman still... There's a gap where the name...
Yes, my suggestion is a lullaby my mother. Saren, yes.
Okay. Now, let's just burn an hour, I guess. Reading the alphabet 4 times. Actually, yeah, let's just read the alphabet 4 times.
You hold in your hand. Q, that's... Q, that's it. The alphabet.
Okay. Let's go get shot by her or whatever. I'm sure this will be
Put your hands where I can see them.
the aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
What kind of motion is she doing here?
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Easy, ma'am. Take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
I'm not moving.
Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under control. Suspect is under control.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Are you on drugs?
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect at large. Get on the ground.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Blow her away. No, let's not do that. Let's just talk, alright?
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key. Big red key.
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
You're not the police. We are the police. I don't have any other option but this sounds like we're trying to provoke her.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Lieutenant W. Victor Harriet Dubois, 41st Precinct. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi from the 57th.
No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth. Aggravated assault. Man down. Officers in pursuit.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
Yeah, I'm in full RCM. I am not in full RCM lieutenant's uniform, but I have the jacket on. We really are cops. Look, my badge. Take our badge and show it to her.
License and registration. License and registration. Come in, dispatch. Sector. Azimuth.
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing
Wow.
firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this.
But give me other options. I just talked myself into a corner. There's no other way than to do this. Hand-eye coordination, formidable 13. Time to get my gun. I don't have any bonuses from this. We didn't, well, besides that one. None of these actually gave us any options.
She's frantic, confused, teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights.
No, I know myself. I know I'm gonna fail.
Sure, you're you. But how do we end this? She's not just gonna let you leave.
No gun is worth this risk. Slowly back away.
Confined quarters. Assailant coming at me. Split-second decision. Fire at will.
Oh my god.
God, I almost blew her head off.
Huh?
police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real.
Ah.
Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
Why do I have to grab it right now or never? Why? Why can't I pick it up later? And what's the implication if I don't pick up the gun? Well, why are these my only two options? Easier for programmers this way. Why can't I talk to her first and then pick it up later? I know it's harmless. Now. I'm done with this gun.
Weapon still trained on the pigs. The lieutenant swiftly reaches down to snatch up the gun.
No one ever cares anymore.
Like the Kim picked it up there.
Why would they treat me like this?
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Did you also holster my pistol?
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
But why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
Channel 8. Yes, this is what happens when you listen to too many cop shows on the radio.
There's a bit more to this than that. But right now, we need to decide what to do with her.
Should we just
She's in a stupor. I've had disturbances
arrest her?
similar to this before. I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Wait, I was really hoping I can give her one of those station counselors. I don't want to endorse the Hardy Boys' inflated sense of self-worth. They're not cops, we are. I think we can just leave her like this. She'll be fine. Ouch. Like, this is the only... Like, none of these three answers are even anywhere close to this one, right? Maybe this one you can kind of argue. But 1 and 4 are simply so terrible that... Who would ever pick them? Would I pick them? I was really hoping to give her one of those station calls. Let's just pick the regular answer. Would you? I don't even think I would pick them. I'm trying to think what kind of person he would have to be, Harry would have to be, to pick number 4. Number 1 maybe as a joke, but even then. Number 3 though. I don't want to endorse the Hardy Boys' inflated sense of self-worth. They're not cops, we are. But this is not about cops, right? This is about the community. That doesn't mean that he wouldn't say that since he's a flawed cop. But I don't think he would actually say that the way I've been playing him. But 2 is 2. I don't like picking the most common and the Mary Sue answer, and 2 is the Mary Sue answer. But But it is true that 1 is useless. She's never gonna answer it, even if you give her 1. And 4 is... yeah, let's just pile the problems onto Titus.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone home. Oh, before we go, I believe this belongs to you.
Thank you, Kim. I do actually want my gun back. No, I'm really done with it. You keep it. Is there an achievement linked to number 2? Now I'm kind of curious. Which means I'm going to go peek at the achievements. No, maybe I shouldn't. He has 2 bullets. Pick 2 and then reload it. But no, it's still going to affect stuff in the end, right? Still going to affect things. But thinking about whether 2 is an achievement or leads to different interesting things down the road, it's kind of metagaming. I think the thing affected is if you have a gun or not whether the scene occurred. Maybe. But it's still going to affect conversation. It might still affect conversations later on. But then we also actually do have to go to the whirling first before doing all those other scenes, those 2 scenes again. Do you think I should keep the gun? Because the gun represents responsibility in a way, right? So I think I should actually take the gun back. But I wonder what happens if I don't. I'm intellectually curious what happens if I say no. I think overall, gun is responsibility. And besides opening up options, it's if you refuse the gun, you're refusing what it means to be a cop. Like, I understand that. So he should pick number 1. Refuse the gun, then you don't have a gun, yeah. Which is fine, like, it might lead to something interesting down the road. But let's just take it. Let's just, for the sake of this playthrough, let's just take it.
Of course. Understandably, things got a bit hectic before. Don't worry about it. Reunited at last. Let's go now.
Please. Leave the radio on.
She mutters. It seems like a reflex, a half-remembered sentence.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there, too. You're thinking of taking them? Do.
Pick up the RCM cap.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
RCMP.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
Maybe, probably, you know me.
It's your hat.
Confiscate the narcotics, wink.
You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed as evidence, obviously. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them. A little like you are doing now.
You're taking those, are you?
Listen to him, for once.
Fine, you take them then. Sure.
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you. We need to focus on the case.
He's grateful you did this.
Shake her shoulder.
The old woman doesn't react.
Alright. Can we take like her flashing lights as well? Her flashing lights are pretty good. So let's go down here. Pot over here. So these people being gone is probably why that conversation shut down at 10. Cause you couldn't come in.
The copper NATO is back.
You couldn't come in to
What do
finish
you
this.
want?
There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep. Her.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kurong or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
I almost want to click this to see what happens. But nah, probably not. Nope, she didn't have anything of mine.
No? Well, whatever then.
Except my hat.
Copper.
Titus chucks his beard on and wipes his mouth.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her name? Her real name?
Auntie LaPlante. We always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne Amigo LaPlante.
Fuck you, pig. What the fuck you are playing at, huh?
Easy, Al. Don't let him get to you. Have one for Auntie LaPlante, huh?
Don't disrespect Miss LaPlante, Copper. She's good people. We all get a little crazy sometimes.
Who was she?
Was, like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then. The children kept her together.
How did she get like this? Oh, so you guys don't return her call.
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that?
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizonte.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs level weird. But whatever gets you through the day.
Where did she get all her cop gear?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net her something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
Thanks for helping out in this one, Titus.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
SP the cop is funny.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Hi. Okay, now let's go repeat our two onerous conversations again. At the church. One onerous conversation and one good one, but unfortunately good, but we've already seen how it goes. It's onerous because we might fail. And if you fail, we have to reload.
Yo, man. Rest of the... Much love to my hardcore
Yeah.
antenna, bro.
Good luck, guys.
Fast forward.
You can grab that amplifier, officer. And you start spooling up those cables. Maybe we can get it all in one go.
So we've already seen this. If anyone's watching the YouTube video afterwards, or anyone's lurking, we watched yesterday's VOD. It's a pretty long conversation, but we've already done this twice yesterday, and we're not going to do it a third time. Except for one part, where now we can actually pick the fourth option that we didn't pick before. So we're basically trying to contact the warship to persuade them to let us into politics. It's a very strange... We don't really have a good reason as to why we're doing this. We're trying to push...
Just plug that in there, would ya?
Push a moment of insanity as fast as we can. As far as we
ready
can.
as we're gonna be. Grab one of these cans. No idea what we're gonna hear when I turn this thing on.
Yes.
Hey, that's up to you. I don't know your...
Look at that.
Give it another go.
The
This was actually a really
dry
good scene.
autumn leaves, waves breaking
We just don't
at a
need to do it
distance.
3 times.
1,000.
Me neither. Again.
A slight frisson at the point
So
where your
this
neck
now.
meets your
So now it
spine.
is raining like the first time.
Something about the lieutenant's words directed at you, but not you.
Yeah, we needed to do it exactly twice. Well, now that we've seen it 3 times, we know that it's gone back from raining to sun and now back to rain. It's really coming down now that you mention it.
Mention what?
It's cold,
I didn't
just
say
like you
anything.
said.
An uncomfortable.
It's been a long winter.
I promise you,
Sans.
it's just a little.
Natürlich halten wir die... No can do.
But someone...
The signals are getting.
This isn't looking good. Don't know. My guess.
This is.
Someone has been meant.
Some images of your body smashed.
You got to see through these long animations and a fall or two, because we are gonna fall. Or we're gonna at least not succeed in. The horse head is gonna fall. Maybe I'll roll well this time. I wonder if there's a separate animation for if you have
Your
high
gloves
athletic
give you
skills.
a solid grip. You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument.
I am the king. The king. I am standing on the air. The air.
That performance was frank.
You're doing all right.
The whole.
Well, what? That's not... Hang on. I'm looking sick. Since you're...
The speed freak is right. You are this faith. The sky is. You turn a few G down below. A little doll-sized lieutenant is looking up, shielding his eyes. He's worried for
Oh, you failed that roll again. But I think I needed a double 12 for that roll. So no surprise there. You know what? We should come back here and examine the statue. Like, after we've gone through all these mandatory scenes. All these like catch-up scenes. Also maybe come back here tomorrow.
Allow the broken hunk of metal to clatter to the ground. It wasn't.
Huh? Sounds like that was the thing is...
He's right.
I'm gonna...
A mouse. It's too much. And then
Try it now.
this is it. And by there is so.
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request?
So we've actually already looked at 2, 3, and 4. So number 1 is the only one that we haven't done.
You are currently speaking with Collision Warship Archer, flagship of Insurcom forces in Revachol.
Are you the captain?
No. The captain of the Archer is deeply classified intelligence. We are the second signaler.
Sure, but who are you? I need to know your name.
Our name is not important. All you need to know is that we hold the position of second signaler aboard the yacht.
Wait. She's an L something. You just know it. There's something in the way she refers to herself, always with the first person plural. A deliberate blurring of the boundary between herself and the institution she represents. Not to mention the airborne artillery platform she works on. Her every word is backed up by the most powerful ordnance available.
Just one thing, why do you keep referring to yourself with the plural?
Because it's standard practice for signalers to use the pluralis officialis during the course of our duties. It's meant to serve as a reminder that we don't speak only for ourselves. For instance, as second signaler, we represent Coalition Morsi Parta, which in turn represents Insurcom and the coalition more generally, which in turn represents the Moralist International, which itself represents the interests of 1.2 billion people across the world.
Meaning, she's the voice of all those living souls.
So when I'm talking to you, it's like I'm talking to all of humanity.
No, of course not.
Oh.
There are many nations outside the Moral Inter's umbrella, in Seoul, Samara, and elsewhere. At most, you might say the Moral Inter represents between a quarter and a third of humanity. Perhaps you could say that we represent the interests and hopes of a great many people. But you could say, just as easily, that we are the assistant to the secretary of a factotum, no more remarkable than the lowest cashier of a common fleet. It all depends on your perspective.
Who is the secretary?
The chief signaler, our superior. They are ultimately responsible for all communications aboard the yacht. But now, we've wandered quite far afield. What was your request?
This is it.
Is everything alright? We'll
Yes.
acknowledge. If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next court. We're afraid we cannot trust.
Then, why are you wasting time with her? You should demand to speak with...
Sure.
You know that it's...
You're getting tangled by the big bad. Time to try
So
something
the
else.
plus 2 bonus here is discovered a strange anomaly. So when we actually talk to her, like the success message is actually about the anomaly, I think. -1 superstar seeker, -1 won't let the pass go. Yeah, anyway.
What part of need to reach the committee doesn't she understand? Time to lay it all out.
So succeeding on this would have given me an option to end the game with a bad end. Anyway, we've gone through this nonsense.
That's only because they haven't heard about your problems yet.
I'm investigating a murder and I think I did it.
We are not sure we heard that clearly. Are you suggesting that you may be responsible for the very murder you're investigating?
Yeah, I did it. I need to stop me before I do it again.
For the last time, Detective, you did not commit the murder.
Tim, shut up.
Archer,
I'm undercover.
disregard his nonsense.
And you can't... Archer cannot hear you.
No use. The big bad can't hear us.
Yes.
Just the main cop.
I don't understand. I thought he was making progress.
Detective. Now, please excuse us while... Two...
And the lieutenant...
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done here.
There's a damp. You look around. You could stay a while longer.
This is probably what cost me the time, so it's 11:38 right now.
Out on the bay, further out.
Everything all right, Detective?
No, it didn't.
Listen, but you did. Now come on. It's getting late.
Bye.
About time. You grab that amp. Forget the cables.
This is...
Need to
Oh yeah,
leave
it is 1 hour later
What's
because we
one
did the
more
other
trip
scene.
across the waterlock?
It'll be 2 o'clock by the time we finish. And then we have to do the
Right, cop.
the bubble. No, we've already
More than
done the
our share of
bubble.
this collaboration. If you want to hardcore, sure, I'll put it.
Oh, we haven't.
The Insulindian miracle.
Done that. Then we need to talk to you and do the dancing.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see
The
you.
savoir-faire.
Officer.
And I have to reload this until we succeed. Because I do want to save that thing that we had. I think this is my only savoir-faire, right? Savoir-faire +2. I think that was it. Which means we actually succeeded on a kind of terrible roll. So we are going to save scum this to match what we had in the other save.
Hey man, it's good to see
before the game screwed us over.
You close
You
your
don't need to
eyes
save
and
scam this.
vacate your skull, leaving your
Total darkness.
Yeah.
Here. Who fucking cares?
Good.
No. Orgasmic.
Where did the music go?
Don't worry. This is a nothing.
To rule the world.
Who are you?
I am the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see.
Bust a move.
with your eyes still, you have become a free.
Oh my god! No
This is
way.
really happening.
Is real to real. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner, and the young.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before the authority of the law is clearly.
What's going on?
This is clearly a code. The lieutenant is open.
Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant.
What's happening?
Good for you.
What?
Did they just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant.
I guess I didn't pick this the last time. Did that cheer him up a bit? Could it be?
Who's the one in charge?
Are you kidding me? What? Get to what?
Kind of goddamn rock, Lieutenant. Wookie wookie.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah? I did now.
The lieutenant. It doesn't look like he did the dynamic. You feel as if turning on.
Here we go.
What now? Okay.
Oh.
The young
Asil, aren't you going to
I was
dance?
spamming spacebar and it got into this loop
throws the
again.
other young woman a knowing
And
glance.
this loop involves the
before
camera
turning
moving
her
around, so I
attention
can.
back to her
Okay.
own bar. On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 300.
I am the. I am. Come on. I've seen.
You wanna-
moved. I need you.
If
You
you're
can
viewing this
keep
video
me
and you want to
on
know what
this
this is
house.
about, look at the start of the
Be
scene.
vigilant.
An
We've
officer
really done
of the
this.
RCM is lying on the floor of a.
Had a good
I
rest
spoke to the
there?
studio Rubber Show.
Fuck yeah!
That's all great.
Okay, and finally we are more or less caught up to where we were
Now imagine
before
if
we
we
had
could
to load.
end of human development.
Right, aesthetic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat.
What is?
Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles
Oh, no,
underneath.
bye.
Goodbye.
I thought for a moment that this
the
was
god of
new,
dance is back. Oh, goodbye, officer.
but we talked about his balding yesterday.
Hardcore.
Oh crap, we also did this. First, let's fill this row.
The silver bird has already flown away.
Then we need to succeed on that one because we did that the last thing as well. This stupid game. Okay. Actually a pretty decent hack, except that it's -1 perception. But didn't I get a police hat? Here's a police hat, +1 authority. +1 perception, BD suspicious eyes. +1 authority, member of an organization. Perception is probably better. Emotion, so empathy. Empathy. And I need to replace this with like this, right? Empathy.
Hardcore.
The device is still warm from her touch. She looks you. Your words, it's real.
What is? I know.
There is little.
So,
She means your little talk before, after your.
Okay. It is nice that we didn't have to load the game to actually save scam any of the rolls. The rolls appear back exactly the same way that we had rolled them the first time. Thank goodness for small miracles, yes.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
So this box we didn't take the last time. +2 Inland Empire, -1 reaction speed. Please stop walking, I'm not. Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
Let's check out what his quest is
The
now.
mother of humanism.
It's a car! Yeah! Car!
This is not actually, this was here already, right? This check was here already. We just failed, and even with gloves, we're gonna fail. No, actually, no, with gloves, it becomes an 11 or 12. 11 to 12. So we should at least put on the gloves. The yellow gloves. Just gonna make sure there's nothing else that is interfacing. I'm pretty sure that was my only interfacing item. This one.
Here's an idea. Say what you said before. The exact same thing. Or
Crank up the oscillator
say
matrix.
Oscillator matrix? Where is that?
Here, let a pro show you how it's done. Turn some knobs
As you
around there.
fiddle with the knobs on the mixer, the young man stares with amazement.
Copman can ride the knobs! So cool!
Gives you a thumbs up.
Whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped slightly.
Wait,
Maybe
now I can roll it again. Because I fiddled with some nuts. I failed
Here's
again.
an idea. Say what you said before.
You
The
gotta
exact
reroute the sound
same
juice
thing.
through the fluxifier.
The fluxifier? Where is that?
Oh, you don't have one? Maybe it's just top secret cop tech.
Top secret cop tech! Mega cool! You gotta bring us some, big sheriff! The future of hard sign depends on it.
Don't listen to him. He's making shit
Lied
up.
about secret
There's
audio
no
tech.
top secret cop audio tech.
Oh, I got rid of
There's
the...
other top secret.
Anyway, so he didn't actually have an extra quest. The only extra quest was... Unless it's in here, in one of these somewhere.
Lungs are for Van Dolores Day with a night.
Objective. Don't listen to that retrograde class warrior egg.
Yeah! The first page of the... There's nothing... Sometimes... Isn't something holding it? It's like it's...
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
I'm the law and an expert in these matters. Let me be the judge of what it is. I'm not sure if this is new, but these options are new.
The young man looks at you reverently, as if observing the judgment inside your head, growing, taking form. His friend drops his loitering act and turns toward you.
No, but
two.
this is not new. This is not
He,
new.
too, waits for your judgment with undivided attention.
It's hyper hardcore.
We can all hear it's not hyper hardcore. If figures of authority keep telling us things are hyper when they're clearly not, how are we ever supposed to evolve to hyperdom?
You can't, but you do.
The young man smiles and nods. Slowly, he picks up two hammers at once.
The R! The C! The M! The theology! Arrow!
RCM. That's the acronym for Revachol Citizens Militia. You. Does everything this man yells mean something?
Thanks,
Is it
Encyclopedia.
truly internally?
Bye. Did I talk to you? I feel like I did, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, what is it?
I did. Okay. Bye. But wait, how is it that we don't have a... You know, whatever. How is it that Noid said talk to Egghead, but Egghead didn't actually have a separate quest for us to follow up on? Whatever. We travel to Martinez. We go down. And we look at the damage. I'm curious if there's an interaction with the head now. Nope.
The old monument is something. Someone shot him in the...
Okay, well, Martinez is riddled. Why not?
The king stands high above you. A silver, not a good track record of mental health. As you look up, you notice something.
As you look up, you notice something odd. The statue lacks a head. I wonder why. Where did the horse head go? It's the eternal 2 a.m. now, right? So we actually have... If I want to waste time, we actually have a bunch of other things we can do now.
Hi again, Gendarme.
Composure
Bye-bye,
legendary
Gendarme.
14. So we actually do have a bunch of things we can do now. We can go redo all the white checks. This is composure, right? Where are my gloves? Gloves. Okay.
Hear that? Magnesium.
Shut up, composure.
That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
In you, bloodstream? So I need to mag it sideways?
Mag it sideways? What are you talking about? You need to mag it up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
I feel like this will give me maximum health. Hi. I feel like this will give me maximum health if I do that. Brief disconnect. I saw nothing on my end. Missed again.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy.
It's not a sports
Bye-bye,
guy.
Gendarme.
He's a pleasure guy, but I can't.
Hey,
I can't. I saw your high, your brief disconnect, I guess, and then my chat didn't work either. Anything else we did not see? Do I have a check with what's her face upstairs? I don't think so, right? You do have the cargo container door, so we should go do that. No, I did not see any chat before that, so yeah. Whatever happened there, whatever you said is gone into the ether. Gone into the pail. So I'm going to do the cargo container check again, just because it got unlocked by the Insulinian miracle thing. Surely this time we'll make it, right? I wonder if this means that now that I've gotten this, so now that I've gotten this and this has triggered, can I just replace this right now? Probably, right? And the flip side to that is, does it remain here for me to unlock again? So can I get rid of this and then reapply this to unlock all my failed white checks again? It might actually just remove it from the list altogether, so hard to say. That seems like it'll be a bit harsh though. So this is a what? This is a rhetoric. Here we go with the Jamrock Shuffle again. Rhetoric. This is -1 rhetoric. What the hell pants am I wearing now? Let's change that. But neither of them are rhetoric, so... +1 rhetoric. That goes around the neck. Okay, plus 1 rhetoric. This down here. This down here. Do I have anything that removes rhetoric? I don't think so. Okay, whatever.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
I need a 6 or higher.
It
Roll
seems
it.
to have grown. And
Still fail.
as it's always been.
Maybe
it's
tomorrow.
impossible to open a container.
We do have another check up on this wall. That's conceptualization now. We don't have any more rhetoric checks. Okay, so the next one will be conceptualization. That roll is cursed. I'll never get it. I've failed it twice now where I only need a 6. I'm not sure how many chances more we'll get before the end of the game. I do have 3 points though. I could put a point in the rhetoric and go try again while I'm here. I'm not sure what I'm saving up these points for at this point. But I've tried it so many times that that actually seems fair. Maybe we will do that while we're here. But I swear, if we fail, now that we only need a 5, this door is cursed. But he has been practicing his rhetoric on the door, so it does stand to reason that he could level it up.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Hello, is there anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
A wry smile crosses the lieutenant's face.
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Mega rich light bending guy.
You can't be serious.
Sorry, Kim. What the hell is this? Weird lights. I did put on my rhetoric for that, but put on my normal gear. Is this my normal gear? These are not my normal shoes. I do have a composure bonus instead of a perception bonus. That's actually probably fine for yapping. I do have my encyclopedia goggles on. Sure, whatever.
Stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital.
Capital, I like that
The
one.
feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm.
Wow.
Don't think about it too hard.
I need a visual calculus score of 14 to pass this. Wow.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Wow.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
Indian accent.
You can't hear him exactly. Yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
The name's Raphael Ambrosius Costello. Most likely.
Pleasure to meet you, Raphael. I'm surprised in a positive manner, you understand, about your exceedingly high net worth name.
It is not. Never mind.
Oh, don't you worry, Lieutenant. I can tell a good man when I see one.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think.
You're sure you opened a container but you don't remember this guy? Is it possible that on different days you see different things in here? Because it might be a different container? That doesn't make sense now, but who knows?
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Sirens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
We're in Revachol, formerly a colony of the kingdom of Sirens. Sure.
Ah, a fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading.
I like this guy already. Good guy. Trains.
Very interesting stuff. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money, it can't make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container?
Smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle. He's not really saying that, but whatever.
What?
No, he didn't
No,
hear.
I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
How did you become so rich?
Oh Lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim? Oh, just ignore him. What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case? You say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
Cool, I don't even have any interesting replies. You're right, capital accumulation is its own reward. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? You're a thief, people out there working the asses off while you chill here. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of that wealth to the rest of society? I'm no goody cop, so I'm not going to pick number 4, and I don't think I'm going to pick number 3. Do I still have ultra-liberal? I don't, right? I actually got rid of ultra-liberal, the thing, to insert this. So I no longer get a bonus from picking the ultra-liberal answer anyway? Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland?
Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Graal, where my father immigrated from, or Ile-de-Cachebro, where I've registered my shell companies?
For almighty Revachol, of course.
Listen, Mr. Cousteau, Raphael, if I may. If capital and nationalism went hand in hand, there'd be no need to ask the question. States are akin to boulders in a river, slowing the free flow of ideas. Given enough time, the water will wear those boulders down.
And being a high net worth individual sounds great. This implies I'm not a high net worth individual, but
it is truly. It's almost entirely
totally
carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey! All this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
There's something strange about you.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No. I mean, I can't even see you. It's as if something's happening to the light. Yeah, it's a chin.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
That's hilarious. So what is our coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998, repeating. That's not good for you.
Are you telling me that you are so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
I'm calm.
That's good.
Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
You're a rich investor, right? Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think they only have coins for coffee machines. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
What is the correct answer here? Here's 3 real. How much can you get for this? Thank you for your kindness? Okay. Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. You know,
his eyes narrow, the light seems to bend more aggressively.
Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
This is a proposal, not a question. These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
I don't think I can push conceptualization high enough to something that is not a double six.
Thanks for stopping.
I don't think I have that much conceptualization. But it'll be funny to try. I literally have one suit and that's it. Oh, no, these two. So that actually does push it to an 11 or 12. If I put another point into conceptualization, which is something I have used a fair bunch, it will be 10 or higher. I do have 2 skill points and I'm not far from a third one. Sure, what the hell. But it is a raid check, so I only get 1 shot.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Congratulations. You've somehow managed to fail at failing, which means, in a strange way,
3.
that you've succeeded.
If the dice were on the other side, the 6 and the 5, you have succeeded. You should invest in a youth center.
A youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to train buff kids.
A place to train buff kids.
A place to teach them practical skills like teamwork and self-discipline.
Sure.
Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
One dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children from low net worth families.
Brilliant. Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
Yes, and if it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or private equity firm.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Highly educated, work-ready, human capital ready to be directed towards any number of vast interests. With human beings, there's always a risk associated, which is why we've got to hold onto the center itself as a fallback. I feel like if I pick number 1, he's gonna say he doesn't want to be connected to the people like that because they'll... whatever.
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Thanks.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
I know.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's the round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
Bratan, now's your chance to take some time off. Spend it with your good buddy and get absolutely wrecked in the process.
I'm sorry, man. I'm an investor now. I have to stay sober to calculate risks.
What is this shit? Calculating risks? Bratan! The risks you can't calculate are the only ones worth taking.
I'll give it some thought.
The lieutenant looks at you with horror. You've been mumbling to your necktie in a daze for several minutes.
This conversation did not take several minutes. Come on.
Ah, yes. Now you're displaying it. The eccentricity that becomes a wealthy individual.
The money saint visage, one wrapped in physics-defying light. You will seize approval. Thank you for playing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see returns.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again. Is he having a stroke?
Kim, are you having a stroke?
No, I'm not having a stroke. You're just still full of surprises, most of them bad, but some good.
I mean...
The lieutenant has granted you an aura of legitimacy. Bathe in it, but don't let your satisfaction show. Play it cool.
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
We should get back to an investigation. Thanks for your time.
The pleasure was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
The door seems to be locked, conclusively.
Well, I'm richer than before. Of course, there's some guy that's gonna claim... There's some guy that's gonna harass me for an update at some point, but hopefully that's not before the end of the investigation. In which case, it's post-game. Harry that's in trouble, not me. I mean Raphael that's in trouble, not me. But also he can just go blame Everard at a point, right? We are starting a youth center, really we are. Okay, so what other checks do we have? We have a check over at the wall. I'm gonna do that conceptualization check now, I think. Don't I have conceptualization, Kieran? Wasn't that what I changed into? Oh wait, it was until I changed it out. It was these two. Move faster! This game's control is so terrible. Move! You guys just get stuck there. Come on, move! You're not even running anymore. Why is he not running anymore? Yeah, hold it. Gotta move on. Is this the weight of wealth? Why did he suddenly lose his ability to run? When I double click on something, he lurches forward and then he stops. It's as though he's kind of broken. Why would he lurch and then stop? It's so very weird. As though the game is kind of broken. Yeah, no, I agree at this point. It's very, very buggy. Skyla? That is a cat in a box. Oh my goodness, he's gonna walk everywhere from now on. This is the worst. I can feel him like he jerks, as though he's starting to run. Then he walks. Goodness gracious. Is it to do with my gear somehow? Let me just change back to exactly what I was wearing. So all this is standard. I'm wearing all standard gear. Nope, he's not running anymore. Alt F4. Try loading the game again. Not being able to run is a severe would be a very severe nerf to my enjoyment of the game. So this had better work. Look, he's running again. Perfect.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
So I'm actually missing some checks here. If I come in the evening, I get a +2 bonus. So I should not do this now. I mean, it's possible it'll open again. I'm not really sure. You know what? Forget it. Just
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Just roll.
Yeah. Why?
Why must we?
Shut up, Kim. Okay. I have the doorbell. So let's go do the doorbell. Doorbell is volition. Interface. The thing I have on is conceptualization. But I can't do box of sunglasses at night. This is volition, right?
An old East Delta commerce.
Volition. Let's check on these two again. And what else gives me volition? Is there a hole here? Volition. Oh, this tie actually does give me volition. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but sometimes when I'm going through the menu, the music will flicker and flicker and flicker and flicker. And I don't know why. Was this one of those other random bugs? I don't know how audible it is to you though. Let me turn it up in OBS. So this is as loud as I can make it. It's not flickering now. Yeah, it's not flickering now. But it was flickering earlier, and it was flickering near the start of the game. I've noticed it twice today, but it's not consistent, I guess. Anyway, volition.
An old call box with East Delta Commerce Center.
Let me turn down the volume first.
An old call East Delta Commerce Center. This
Wow,
must be the name of
oh, this is because of this though. It's because of this. I should actually come back tomorrow for this. Because I'll heal. And when I heal, volition check will be higher. So this, I should actually leave. Okay. The sleeping dog worker is gone. Lillian is there. Mira is there. It's check. But if I go in, I'll lose Kim. Abandoned lottery is gone. Lorry is gone. Gaston is not here during the night. Box of sunglasses not here during the night. Scattering of bullet holes is here, and we can do this. This one I'm leaving until tomorrow. These three are locked. This is gone. This is gone. This is gone. This is gone. This is still here, but I don't want to do it. This is here, but I don't want to do it. Okay, so scattering of bullet holes is the last one. I think. Smoke on the balcony is gone as well. The last one for now. And Lillian. Okay. Travel here. The other one will take us pretty close to the church. So let's go talk to Lillian first. Sorry, not the church. It'll take us pretty close to the Fell building, which I've been stalling for time as always. Let's go talk to Lillian first. She'll just teleported to the fisherman shacks. whatever. So this is a suggestion check. If I fail, I will lose another point of morale, I think. Suggestion. This is a cloak I want, so let's put it down here. -1 suggestion, nope. Guess I'll wear by that time. So I'm not doing the volition check. I only have one item that gives me suggestion, really? That seems very low. Whatever. Do I have a... This gives Inland Empire and empathy. Okay.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
Why? What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Oh, Kim's presence makes it awkward. Time to not be yourself and dress according to dialogue in 2026. Yes. From now on, I'll go to the mall in one outfit, but just before I go into the store to talk to someone, I'll stand outside the store for a while, rifle through my bags, and then go off to the washroom, change my clothes, come back, and then make a purchase. But then when I go to a different store, I'll need to go change to a different set of clothes again. And yes, hello, hero. Do I care about the extra? You know what? Let's do that later. I don't care. I mean, I do care, I guess. Yeah, you want to max out discounts in those stores? Exactly. Okay, I seem to have the correct gear in hand. I just don't have a thing in this hand. And we should have a torch in that hand since we are finally going up the fall building. Wait, no, we're not. We're going to the visual calculus place. And then we're going to the fall building. The visual calculus place was over this way. It was like tucked right into the corner, right? It was like up here. I have to go around this way. Then we'll come back here. I don't want to do that. No more worry here, let's check this trap again.
The trap is filled with dead. Poor thing.
Poor thing. Oops. I should really apply that point. Oh wait, I'm not wearing my visual calculus gear. I need to max out this discount. See now the music is hitching. I don't know if you could hear it. It was hitching when I went through this. Yeah, now it hitched again. But it's not consistent. I can go back through the same area and it won't hitch. Visual calculus. Let's fill up this hole. Okay. This also gives visual calculus.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
5. Bullet holes, revolution, fell. 9. I need a 6 or higher.
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement.
It hitched there again, and I wasn't even in inventory.
10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. Droplets of rain fall on the wooden planks, the surrounding sand dunes. The clouds block out any rays of light. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes. They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who are they?
Comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who tried to rise against the horrors of the world.
Look at the line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one? Men of duty, dark duty.
Who are they?
Murderers, twisted by orders, young boys forced into killing.
Look at a person standing on the side.
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Kim, who was who in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
What if it was the FEL personnel when their assets were being seized by the revolutionaries?
Another likely scenario.
Lieutenant Nuts.
Or maybe...
What about people from the coalition, the so-called moralists?
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Goodbye.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
What a good line.
Behind this building, the other one, once filled with engineers and designers of Feld Electric.
Shivers, I already meet that
now
role.
Collapsed and dead,
but
for some rats. You feel drawn, for some reason, to the faded mural again.
I already made the role. Unless you're telling me you're talking about this
A row
one.
of ghostly shades facing the crumbling wall. With another 7 shade, a cold sea behind.
Change back my gear. Let's go with... I'm not wearing the right pair of glasses. I want my encyclopedia glasses. I want my Shivers jacket. It's over here. The rest are like whatever. I'm wearing the correct necktie, right? Horrific necktie. Do we actually want to go inside at this point? I do have a couple other things I remember that we could do, which is hilarious. How do I trigger, let's see, how do I trigger... There is another quest here. Kinda. This one. Put the pieces together at the fell morale. Isn't this the fell morale? I kind of expected that there would be another thing here. Apparently not.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
But maybe they mean like upstairs.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle? What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
Inland Empire, thank you very much for your opinion. What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
The lieutenant stares at you, stone face. Come on, Kim, where's your adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
Fast travel, exactly. Checkmate, Kim. What about fast travel?
Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
But when he means teleport here, it probably means not thinking about it and just doing it, right? Right? Probably, right? Savoir-faire. Savoir-faire? Oh no, that's negative. That savoir-faire means lowering my visual calculus, which seems like a bad thing to do. The visual calculus is like, my savoir-faire might be compromised here. I'm getting that sinking feeling. Okay, what the hell?
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
All you need to do is do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Okay, well, that's impressive, but...
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Don't gloat, just stand there like a Samaran master.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Okay, so we finally got into the fell building. Now let's end the stream right here. Now what is this? Central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Stones fall. It's a long way down. The glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Another postcard. Martinez in 1998. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Obviously, she's down there. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe? Brought down and forgotten. So long ago. Thanks for the 2 XP. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Old file folders in the cart. Documents, silvery mold.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open. What do you mean?
Push the doors open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
He teleported in. No, he didn't. So why did that fade out and fade in? I guess they changed the map inside.
Not running is a great way to do that.
One of those maps. Can I actually leave now? I can leave. So that is probably what leads down. What is this? A series of thick, dusty panes of glass. Treasure! Inter-isolary suit jacket. Just one suggestion. This not running nonsense is very irritating. Footprints in the sand. One of the souls appears more worn than the other. I feel like I might have ran there. Just a little bit. In the beam of the flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months. Maybe years. The same slit window you saw from the outside. Revolutionary propaganda on a bunk bed, ancient flies and brochures.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? You hear the rain's susurration across the seawater. The night shudders.
Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages. It's a great place to hide.
I can't see the rolling racks. The shot didn't come from here.
No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
These pots and plates are full of dust and spiderwebs.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Sure. Look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
A long time ago. How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing.
He looks around.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the student's room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
What's with all these secret weapons caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
I wonder if he would have said this, the first line. We have found a lot of those lately. Would he have said that if this was our first one? If we didn't find the cache, for example.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dust. Let's go. But what if Ruby was a vampire and now she's turned into dust because of the sunlight coming through the window? You might be stepping on her right now. +1 to Mazovian social economics. Sure. I never really got what happens to these things. Like wearing that.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
Oops, it's a fashion faux pas. Discard the thought and the hat. This is at Ushanka, right? Pat the hat.
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Ushanka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
But not once I take it off, it won't. Does this give me? No. It is interesting that putting on some items gives you a conversation. Okay. There we go. Don't think there's anything else here, not even after we... I'm just checking because we discovered that thing. Oh, there is. It's getting louder, the passing sound. We did kind of run a bit, right?
You feel something, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous. He trusts your gut feeling on this.
I saw them too. Footprints to the right sole, one smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
What? Maybe we should finish looking into Speed Freaks FM mystery?
If you want to do that, then yes. We'd be advised to finish every lead. I don't think we'll have the chance to after...
He looks down the dark tunnel. He does not finish the thought. We know Everard's true intentions and his plan for Martinez. What more is there to do with the Union?
I don't know. Little things. But you're right. We've gotten everything we can from the Union. We even opened that container.
You've been very, very thorough there. Your fingers approve.
My fingers approve. We solved the strike deadlock by telling Joyce about the Union's plans.
I still don't think that was a good idea. But yes, our affairs with the Wild Pines are in order, since she isn't in Martinez anymore.
How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
He smiles in the dark.
Let's try not to worry, he thinks. If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
What do you think is waiting for us here?
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
Good.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Shut up, savoir-faire.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
I ran a couple of times. Not that many times. It was on accident. It was on impulse. Also, we can go away and come back tomorrow. There's something in the air. An unnatural buzzing. So So we were supposed to get this before the other one. This tunnel collapsed. You'll have to find another way around. I don't care, we're running. This is the other one I didn't touch. I thought maybe it was down here, so I skipped it at first. It is down here, what? Oh, that's the way I came in from. Ah. Look, Kim, a roof. But the Speed Freaks one is weird because I don't know where I'm supposed to go to trigger that any longer. Because it says, oh, we actually came out through the bottom, huh? Instead of the top one. Didn't you go through the door? There's something we have to discover somewhere, but I don't know where. Because this says put the pieces together at the Felmeril. So they said they heard it. I don't think so. Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do. Check island for bullet traces, which we can't do. Can't do this, can't do this. Can't do that. Not gonna do that. Preemptive Bios Marie. Bios Marie, we're also ending in like 10 minutes. So I probably won't be going to the cavern until tomorrow nonetheless. Like, it's not this thing, right?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
+1 white morning. That is the thing I internalize. But I haven't finished internalizing it. No, I have. Oh, I didn't internalize it. Oh, okay, well.
You close your eyes and feel
Seriously?
your finger move on the rotary dial. You start with 005, as before. The area code for Revachel's zone of control.
Well, I made my money back.
Followed by 7 digits at random. The last one makes the silence turn into a ring. It's calling. Still calling. Still. Time keeps passing. In the distance, seagulls squawk. No one is home at this number. But the coin, it's still in there. You find yourself thinking, what were you trying to achieve by closing your eyes? Did you want your muscle memory to take over and call somewhere? Where? Home? He doesn't have a home. Not anymore.
Interesting. So what I actually need to do is fairly clear now. I'm gonna see what happens when we... This is just weird. I still don't know what this does. I feel like this does nothing. But I don't want to get rid of it in case it does. I guess what would I get rid of? I will get rid of the Jamrock Shuffle. I don't need better loot in lock containers at this point. What I need to do is White Morning. Because this is this.
There's still some unused change in there. The machine waits for a number to be dialed.
So I might get a bonus once I actually internalize White Morning. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we need to talk to the kids again. But that doesn't make sense. Our last stop was to talk to the kids, right? So I don't know how we will continue the quest. Maybe it's only something you can do in the morning. Maybe there's a special point. We walked around this area looking for the thing earlier. Maybe I have to call the radio station from Kim's car again. I don't know. I mean, we can go check that real quick, but I mean, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, right? We're not gonna make that call. But I do want to read. I do want to read the books that we have before we stop for the night and before we go in. So we are gonna do that. Let me teleport to Kim's car, though. Also, we have to talk to... We should talk to the pawn shop guy.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
So the gun thing's actually gone now.
The pawnbroker.
But I can buy this.
Typical Martinez.
Oh, I cannot buy this.
Sits among us.
Never mind. I probably needed to roll that other one
old boom
really
boxes
well
are there.
to get that.
You see rows, big men on long. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are very
Bye, Skylar. Take care.
wielding swords and
Have a wonderful
rifles with
day.
bayonets.
Thanks for stopping by. Wait, this looks like Renee, the old guy who's playing the tank.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Like the bright colours? Inspect the figurines in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive.
You're probably... I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. The Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that
I've been
you
thinking
were
of
that
quitting the
interested
RCM
in
and becoming a
ultrasonic sounds.
cryptozoologist.
How interesting. Once knew a group of young This was before. I'm not sure.
Do we really have time for this?
Spin the bird
This
sound.
recording comes from down. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from
this is not
inside your
necessarily
chest.
the Coldama
Breathing is becoming
Madakwa, right?
difficult.
This is actually the church thing. He might have been recording the church thing.
Not good, not good. There's a growing sense of dread. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as seabirds most likely, gulls
and skewers.
But that's it. The signal in the noise.
Maybe not.
The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle.
You know,
just
now
gonna
that
skip
I've
through that,
listened
'cause
to
I'm
it on
pretty sure
these
we've-
new speakers, it's not the Coldima Madakwa.
But that might have actually been foreshadowing the thing in the church. Not sure though. Okay, now that we're on a verge of death as always, let's finish these items. So we did not finish World.
Large letters on the front. You pry open the box. A quick guide to the magical. The options are in
Read
order.
about the Welkin.
The Welkin. The Welkin come
From
with a
here onwards
variety
we
of
didn't.
exciting sub-races.
Read about the Durga.
A grand race of
The Durga.
industrious mountain people. They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers. The Tweog also come in a few different
Dweog.
sub-races. Hill Tweog, Shield Tweog, and Dark Tweog.
Very derivative of regular Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. Read about the humans.
They're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Read about the fairy folk.
A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies.
Mischievous, he said. I always pronounce it with an I there. Mischievous. Anyway, read about the pygmies.
The least popular of the Wirral races, the Pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings.
Okay, so there
They
is
spend
no...
most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the Pygmies.
Yeah, there's no additional
A
stuff.
reprint. It doesn't
But at
seem
least
to
it didn't take
correspond
time
with anything
for
you've
us to
seen
read it.
thus far. A colourful box with a...
So that's this one.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy of the game, Suzerainty. It's snugly wrapped in a skin of plastic. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning laborers loading goods onto a ship, while a richly dressed administrator oversees their work. The exact location
Thank
and
you,
time
Encyclopedia.
are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant to represent the economic relationship between the Revacholian suzerainty and its many vassals.
Shake the box.
The box has a nice heft to it. You hear the rattle of individual wooden tokens and feel their weight shifting back and forth. What treasures wait in store for you? Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of grand strategy and complex player interactions.
I can actually leave it perfect and undisturbed. Remove the plastic wrap, I guess.
The plastic wrap rips off as easily as a bodice in a tawdry historical romance.
Open the box.
There's a hiss as the lid slides off. Inside, you find a thick, full-color rulebook and more than a dozen pouches of various wooden components. Savor that new board game smell.
Nice.
A mix of wood, paper, and ink, all wrapped in the sweet must of cardboard.
This is a nice smell. Read the rulebook.
Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a Gradian novel.
Economic strategy, more like rapacious plunder and exploitation.
The colourful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots, hauling marble sculptures out of crumbling temples, and harvesting a strange magenta-leafed plant. Everyone is smiling. You begin to suspect there may be a political agenda to this so-called family game. Only one way to find out.
Keep reading.
The instructions are opaque at first and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. Fortunately, there are many diagrams and examples throughout. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. Your objective is to increase the suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points.
Fuck this suzerain. What about my wealth and renown?
There is no path to wealth and renown, but through the suzerain. As one of the suzerain's trusted administrators, your very function is the glorification of Revachol. That's where the suzerain's vassals come in. The game features 4 vassal nations, each one home to an economically important resource. Each turn, the player collects resources from vassals where they've placed workers. They may then rearrange their workers, fulfill contracts for coin and bonuses, or build structures back in Revachol. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled Advice for Beginners.
Read the advice.
Remember, there are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly.
How is the winner determined? This will give me a bonus when I play with Kim, right?
The actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables and appendices required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now.
Examine the components.
You open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play.
Check out the wooden tokens.
In addition to the worker and building tokens used by each player, there are also several piles of colorful resource tokens, each representing one of the game's 4 principal resources. From the Empire of Sefre, orange apricot tokens. From Ilmarat, the ancestral name of Ilmara, gray marble block tokens. From the Seminine Islands, white sacks of sugar tokens. And from Supramuindi and Sarah Maritza, magenta tokens for unprocessed cocaine leaves.
Oh, those are nice.
The lieutenant picks up sugar token and admires it. Punch out the cardboard pieces one by one.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying tsk as you pop it out. Soon, a neat pile of cardboard coins and counters has accumulated before you.
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
Sorry. Put the components away.
You hold the open game box before you.
Hey Kim, wanna play?
The lieutenant looks over the rulebook before he sees something that makes his eyes go wide.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours. I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
Plus 1 intriguing components. But it's 2 a.m. It's infinitely 2 a.m. So this is a suggestion. Oh, Kim. Oh, Kim. Put on my inter-isolary jacket. This one replaces the jacket, actually. This is... No, this is better. We don't have 1 to 6 hours. We can certainly start with this tomorrow. Suggestion, right? So that's another -1. We'll start with this tomorrow, but my deal, here's my deal. If we're gonna start with this tomorrow, I'm gonna save Scum until we actually do play the game. Until I make that roll. Because this one I actually want to see where it goes. And it doesn't seem particularly, like, it doesn't seem like it'll change the outcome of the plot. But it's a nice side story, slice of life thing that I kind of want to see where it goes, potentially. So we leave it until tomorrow, but I will save Scum that this next roll until we actually roll it, until we actually succeed in it. Yo, pull a bottle. And we should do it somewhere that isn't right in the middle of town here. Let's go end the day in the tavern as always. In the inn. Where it's nice and warm. Okay, thank you very much for coming and watching the stream as always. We have so many saves now because I keep making new ones. Despite some backtracking today, we still got somewhere. Still push the story a little bit, and we technically did step inside the Fel building. We just didn't go all the way down. But yeah, thank you very much for coming and watching. Appreciate you all as always, and see you tomorrow. Take care, stay warm, stay safe, rest your wings. Goodbye.